Hey everybody, this is Ryan Reaper Mendenhall, member of Team Eris, bringing you today my Constellar deck profile. I've used it 4 times at my local so far. Out of the 4, 3 of them have been with my current build, and I've taken first twice and fourth once, beating E-Dragons and Evil Swarm, a couple other rogue decks like ZW, Utopia, Battling Boxers, Harpies. The only thing I haven't really played against is Prophecy, because right now no one on my locals has it. But right now we'll go ahead and get into the deck list. Starting off, we're running 3 Constellar Pullocks. This card allows you to normal summon another Constellar monster once he's been normal summoned. Next we have 3 Constellar Costs. He allows you to twice per turn raise or lower the level of your Constellar monsters, allowing you easy access to rank 5 XYZs without having to actually play any level 5 monsters. Next we have 3 copies of Constellar Algetti. Kind of a weaker version of Pullocks. Once he's normal summoned, he allows you to special summon a level 4 Constellar monster from your hand. Big difference though between Algetti and Pullocks is that Pullocks is really hard to get its effect negated. Pretty much there already has to be an active skill drain out on the field, where Algetti can be negated from many different effects. It's super easy to stop this one. Next we're going to get 3 copies of Constellar Sombre. This monster is really good more or less after the first turn or 2. First turn it's pretty much just a level 4 monster, but once you get Constellars in your graveyard, it allows you to banish a Constellar from your graveyard to return one to your hand, and then you get another normal summon. So it's really good for swarming the field. And then the last Constellar monster for our main deck is going to be Constellar Sheraton. Don't really care for it too much, only because it is a level 3, but it does work with consistency, allowing you to search your deck for another Constellar monster. There's a card in my deck that when I get to it I'll show you that it kind of combos well with. Next we have 1 Brotherhood of the Firefist Bear. Pretty good for teching out with 10 key, just kind of popping some monsters. Next is my own personal tech, would be a Gorilla. Mainly due to the fact that this deck is really weak against back row, and you'll kind of see once I get into my spells and traps, kind of stuff that I have else to help prevent stuff, but he's kind of helpful. I don't use him too often, but he's in there just in case I need it. Because we are running a light-based deck, we're running 1 Honest. And rounding up our monsters is 2 Effect Veilers. And that's going to give us a total of 20 monsters. For our spells, we're going to start off with the Trinity. So we've got our Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. Next, we have 3 Tenkeys, allowing you to search for Constellar Cost, Bear, or Gorilla. So really adds the consistency. What also is nice is the 100 attack. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, if you happen to search out Cost and you have to use him, now he's a 1900 beater. But also actually works with Constellar Omega in our extra deck. Next, we've got 3 Mystical Space Typhoons to help deal with back row. We have 1 Reinforcements of the Army. This is to search out Constellar Pullocks. And then the last spell I've got, the one that I was telling you about that it kind of helps with Sheraton, is 1 Tensu. Kind of the nice thing about this is that you can use it, play Sheraton, search out Cost, then you can actually normal summon Cost with this and still go into a rank 4, and then it also obviously works with our Firefist monsters. That's going to give us 11 spells. Now for our traps, we're going to run 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. Run 2 Compulse. We have 2 Torrential Tributes. We're going to have our Solemn Duo. And our last trap is XYZ Reborn. This one's really fun to use with like Pleiades. And that's going to give us 9 traps. For our extra deck, we'll go ahead and we'll start with our rank 4s. So first one's going to be Omega. Run 2 copies of him. Like I said, he is a Beast Warrior, so he does kind of play off of Tensu and Tenki's attack bonus. Really good for back row protection or spell protection. Going to run 1 Persepe. At first I didn't really care for him. I almost thought about taking him out, but he actually combos really well with another one of our XYZ monsters who just came out, and I'll show you him in a second, but you can pretty much get like 1 turn kills. Star Liege Paladynamo, really awesome card. I love this card. 1 Shockmaster. Super easy to get out with this deck. Especially with like Pollock's Algeti and then one other, Constellar monster in your hand. Super easy to get 3 out on the field in 1 turn. And our last rank 4 is Cowboy. Going into our rank 5s, 2 Constellar Pleiades. He's pretty much literally the heart and soul of the XYZ deck. He's what makes Constellar super awesome. The ability to bounce any card on anyone's turn is just ridiculous. Next card we have is Shark Fortress. He's the one that I was talking about. You can combo with, Precipice, or there's another combo too where you can use him on your M7, allowing him to attack twice and go into a Gaia Charger. With an open field on your opponents, it's exactly 8,000 damage. So if you can clear their field, it's nice. 1 Zenemoa. Like I said before, the deck does have an issue with back row. So he just kind of helps take care of it, or if they happen to have 2 set monsters, you can just pop those as well. Next is going to be him, Adrius. The only reason why I even have him in here is just because of my extra deck, or excuse me, my side deck. I'm not going to go over my side deck, but the 1 card that I do have in there is the Eradicator Virus. Only reason why he's in here. I'm thinking about maybe adding in a second one, but I'm not 100% sure. Next we have Volcasaurus. He's super awesome. Ability to pop someone with some awesome damage, and then being able to attack again as long as it's not directly is really good. I'm running 2 M7s. I know a lot of people are only running 1. I just prefer running 2 just in case something stupid happens. But he's really good as well. For those of you who don't know, he can return any monster from the graveyard or face up on the field to the owner's hand. And last is our Thunder Charger. Pretty much just allowing you to go into one of your XYZ monsters without a material on it, or like I said, with that combo with your Shark Fortress. As I had said, I'm not going to go over my side deck, only due to the fact that your side deck's really dependent on whether or not you're going to be playing at a locals, playing at a YCS, whatever it happens to be. So obviously a side deck for locals is going to be much different than a side deck for a huge event where it's pretty much just going to be the top 3 decks. So I'm not really going to go over that, but that is my deck profile. If you have any questions, definitely leave any comments. And thanks for watching.